Hi, I'm Ali and a warm welcome to Face Yoga Master. So in today's video, I thought I would share with you how to use a Gua Sha tool for over 50 skin for beginners. We're going to first of all start doing a little bit of lymphatic drainage and then use the tool to really help with glowing skin and release all the toxins and waste within the facial area. So I do like to start with clean skin, and I like to use a form of slip. So I am using a facial oil, which I would highly recommend. You really don't want to compromise the skin by dragging and pulling, particularly as you get older and loss of collagen. So it's really good to really have a bit of slip and glide. So I'm just gently applying all along the facial area and also the neck. And you want to be fairly liberal with this actually. You don't want to not have enough, if you like. Right, so the Gua Sha tool I have here is a jade Gua Sha tool, and they do come in various stones and a rose quartz, which is quite a sweet one, particularly if you're doing the eye area. But for sort of if you want more surface area, I'm using a larger jade tool here. So first of all, we're going to start with the neck, and I'm just going to take this part here, and I'm just gently coming from the bottom of the ear and gliding down the SEM muscle here, side of the neck down to the collarbone. And I'm using the tool fairly flat, so we have more surface area. And we'll just do this 3 times, and you want it kind of slow and mindful. And then on the other side, again, the top part, almost the top of the love heart, from the top bottom of the ear, all the way down the big SEM muscle, down to the collarbone. And I do like to wiggle the tool at the end as well. If you like, you can take a couple of deep belly breaths, in through the nose and out through the mouth, to really help with oxygen to the head and the neck area as well. So now we're going to take the parts here, almost like the bow, place my hand as an anchor, and we're just going to lift up from the collarbone all the way along the neck towards the jawline. Again, I like to use the tool fairly flat. So we're just putting it in an upwards motion, also helping smoothing out any of those fine lines and wrinkles. And further along. So now with the parts here, which is again the top of the love heart, place my hand as an anchor, starting from the chin area, and we're working all the way along the jawline towards the ear. And we have plenty of lymph nodes under the jawline, so we really are moving all the toxins and waste along towards the ear. Again, we'll do this 3 times. And then on the other side. And one last time. And then again, you just want to take the top part and work from the under the ear all the way down the SEM muscle, down to the collarbone. Again, I just like to do this 3 times here. Obviously, depending how much time you have, you can do it a couple of times or even longer. And we'll just finish off on the other side. Again, you may want to swallow as well, as you can feel things moving whilst you're with the toxins and waste while you're doing these massage exercises with the Gua Sha tool. So now we're going to work on the lower part of the face. So again, I'm going to use this part here, more surface area, placing my hand as an anchor, and we're going from the jawline all the way to the nostrils. Slow and mindful. And this really does help with those smile lines and marionette lines. And then just again, slowly work all the way along, still using your fingers so we're not dragging and stretching the skin. And whatever tool you've placed, whatever facial oil you've placed onto your skin is going to penetrate in even deeper. Let's do this one last time. So I like to do 3 up to there and then along. And then on the other side, again, hand as an anchor, using the part which is almost like a bow, and working along those marionette lines. Now, if you don't have a Gua Sha tool, I will leave a link in the description box down below if you're interested. Again, we're going up to the cheekbone here, lower part of the face, from the jawline all the way up. This will also help with glowing skin. So now we're going to take the tool at the top parts here, and we're just going to massage now in a slow circular motion either side of the nostril. So starting on one side, and we can hold quite a bit of tension here, so this will really help loosening everything up. And then just circle the other side, the other way. And then you want to glide all along the lower part of the face from the jawline to the cheekbone towards the ear. Do that again. This is a light touch. So moving toxins and waste, and we're moving it within the lymph, and the lymph is very close to the surface of the skin, so just a light touch is needed. So again, just massaging side of the nostril one way, slow circular motion, and then the other. And then with the tool, gliding all the way along, nice and flat for more surface area, towards the ear. One last time. So now we're going to work along the eye area. We're moving our way up, if you like. And the skin around the eyes is extremely delicate and fine, so you want a very feather-light touch on this. So I'm going to use the part, again, the top part here, place my finger as an anchor, and where the bone is, you just want to place along and just very, very gently glide along the top of the cheekbone towards the side of the head. This will also help if you have any puffy eyes or any fine lines and wrinkles around the eyes. Again, placing very lightly. And then on the other side. And keep holding down to make sure that you're not stretching the skin too much. Also improving elastin within the skin doing this as well. So now we're going to work on the nose area here, and where we can sometimes have congestion and again puffiness of the eyes. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this part again, and I'm just gliding down the side of the nose here, and then under the cheekbone again towards the ear. Again, just gliding down. This is great, particularly if you have any inflammation in this area. And then coming down, working along the lower part of the face towards the ear. And then on the other side. So again, holding, and then you just want to glide down the side of the nose, under the cheekbone towards the ears. And again. Right, so now let's work on the part of the forehead here. This will really help with any fine lines and wrinkles on the forehead. So again, you want to keep everything, your face nice and relaxed. And first of all, I'm just going to use the top part again, placing my finger as an anchor or fingers. And from the third eye, you want to very gently and lightly move your way up towards the hairline. And then I like to give the tool a slight wiggle when you get to the hairline here. And we'll just do this 3 times. And this fits in very nicely on the bridge of the nose. And then I'm going to use the bow parts here because we've got more surface area from the eyebrow all the way along. And just work our way along here. We're working vertically against any of those fine lines and wrinkles, trying to keep the shoulders relaxed. And again, just lightly, one last time on this side. And then just on the other side here. So smoothing out any of those wrinkles. Again, you don't want to be dragging in the skin, particularly having older skin. I'm 53 now, so obviously collagen is starting to decrease, so you have to be very careful on how you treat and work and massage the face. So I'm now going to use this part again, and we're working now horizontally, and we're working now very lightly, moving down towards the front of the ear. So from the middle of the forehead, gliding fairly flat for more surface area, down past the temple and down to the ear. One last time on this side. And then on the other side. Again, if you're pushed for time and don't have so much time, you can always take a little section from this video, for instance, the lower part of the face, or you may just want to do the forehead if you have more of an issue there. And the last time here. So now we're going to finish off with the final lymphatic drainage release. We've moved lots of toxins and waste within the facial area, and now we need to release it. So I'm now taking the part again, which is the top part, and I'm just very lightly gliding down from the front of the ear, from the top front to the bottom of the ear. Nice and flat. And then from the back of the ear down towards the bottom of the ear. And then with the end, again, the parts which is more of a bow, I like to come from the bottom of the ear and very lightly, because we have more surface area here, glide down that big SEM muscle down to the collarbone. We'll do this 3 times. And one last time on this side. And then on the other side again, top part, front of the ear, placing fingers so we're not stretching the skin. And we're working from the top of the ear all the way down to the bottom of the ear. Again, plenty of lymph nodes here. And then from the back of the ear, gliding down. And then taking parts here and moving down the big SEM muscle down to the collarbone. This is a really nice thing to do in the evening. It really calms down the nervous system as well. And then you can actually have a really good night's sleep. So once we've done that, We now need to do a final release. So from the chin all the way down, may want to swallow, you can feel things releasing already. Where the collarbone is, just above, we have some indentations. You want to get to your fingers, place them around the collarbone and just above, and just give those a few gentle presses. And this will release all the toxins and waste we've moved within this area, doing this full tutorial of this Gua Sha tool into the body, ready for elimination. So I hope you enjoyed today's video and found it really useful. Please comment down below, tell me how you found it. And if you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing for more content I upload daily. And a thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Okay, bye.